Alright, been a minute since I made a video, but this car's been broke for a while. The motor that we sat down in there that came out of a, well, what had happened is the motor that came out of an 81 Vet went down into this. And that motor started eating camshafts. I didn't build the motor. I don't know who did, but it came with an 81, and I stuck it down in here because it was just a better motor all the way around, where it appeared to be anyway. But there's the old motor on the stand waiting to be tore down because it's hungry for camshafts. Why it's doing it, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But this motor here, this motor is a 1964 327 small journal. Hang on one second so I can get this open. Sorry about that. It takes two hands on these camaros, I guess. Anyway, 64 327. There's the S code to prove it. So, and yeah, it sounds good. It runs good. It's got I put the vintage airbag on it, and I put the a GM 6AL on it. Just kind of a cool piece for an old classic car like this one. Now there's a story on this motor, because once upon a time, when I was living in Michigan, I worked with a guy, Jarrett Batts. I gave him this motor, and the electronics, the box, a GM monster tack, everything, and some other stuff. But come to find out, my sister's husband to this day knows Jarrett. And anyway, this motor found its way from Taylor, Michigan 30 years ago to Jarrett, and then it was never heard of until like the past 2 months, and then boom, here it is. Now it's in Tennessee and in this car, and then it's just the motor that I gave him. So it was that's a pretty cool little story. But it runs good. It makes about 50 psi on startup. We did outfit it. Instead of the double humps that were on it, we fitted it up with aluminum heads, 202/16, large chamber, large runner. Get that compression down a little bit, because the pistons that are in this thing are the actual period correct Speed Pro. I believe they were Speed Pro. Dome 10.5 to 1s that they had in the 64 Vets that were factory back then. So, and then it's got steel rods and a steel crank. It is a 2-bolt, but not making a whole bunch of horsepower. So ain't a big deal. That's making horsepower. But this is also, we fitted it up with, instead of that Phytech, which I had on that, which was a mistake. I would never recommend Phytech to anybody. Anybody that's running a blower and want to put it on there, it just doesn't work well with that. But this, now, the Jegs 550 horsepower Bandit series, we bolted it on here, set the timing and stuff, and it did exactly what it's supposed to. This car started and idled. It still starts and idles like clockwork, and I got nothing bad to say about it yet. I haven't drove it yet, but so far, as now this one, yeah, there's 4 wires to hook this up. That's it. It doesn't run your timing. The only thing it runs is your fuel pump and the injectors, a map sensor, a throttle position, and an IAC. I think that's basically about it, and it's got an O2. But it doesn't wire into any of your stuff, just your ignition box for a tack signal. That's all it needs. Real simple, because if you're wanting a simple throw-on system, that's the one you need to get. I've been doing this for 30 years. That's an easy system to put on. It's not like a Sniper, it's not like a Phytech or anything like that, where they tell you, oh, it's only this, and you got to add 7 more wires and relays and ground and go into ground switching and shit and all that stuff. But I like this system a lot better. We're going to crank it up and get a listen to it. And right there's the what you call it, handheld for the fuel injection. Hideaways. Awesome. Sorry about that. You know, we kept all this stuff, the jegs gauges, the autometer inlet, dash insert, the vinegars down there. We still got the custom console and all the crazy lighting and stuff that we put in. Stereo, 12 circuit wiring harness. Even a dome light works. It's a pretty cool car. I'd like an older one, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? And that's that. Just went and got the tags for it today. It's legal. That's just in the way. But I said that'll be moving over and that'll be coming out this weekend. So, questions, comments, let me know. I'll be glad to answer any questions. Thanks for watching. Till next time.